Hello, HOTS faithful. This is John Clark. It is early April 2025. In just a few short weeks, we'll start the 6th edition of my favorite race, the last annual Heart of the South. As many of you know, last June at the 2024 event, I recorded and then posted in real time video content describing what it was like to go from Destin, Florida, all the way up through Alabama to Castle Rock, Georgia. I've now put that content together into one short film. I've added some additional color commentary and a few bonus clips that I did not previously post to the Facebook page. I hope you enjoy the film.
Hey, it's the last annual Heart of the South, the 5th edition. It's my 5th time as well. This is John Clark. I'm excited for what's ahead and what's already happened. I'm a marathon in. It is already hot, and very humid. I don't get this kind of weather, at least right now in Colorado, to train for. However, I did do a 10-day acclimatization road trip out from home to the Rock, where we met this yesterday morning to get on the bus. So hopefully those 10 days of heat and humidity acclimation will come in handy for sure, hopefully. So far, so good. We started in an absolutely amazing location. But it was a wonderful start, and the route so far has been really good. Got a big truck coming by. I'm actually enjoying the trucks coming by because they're blowing a bunch of air in my face, even though it's hot air. It's actually been pretty refreshing. So I'm in the midst of an 18-mile desert, which means there's no services along the way. I'm 15 miles into that 18, so I'm almost there, hopefully, to a convenience store to get more fluid and food, and hopefully get into some AC, because it is hot today. It's probably in the low to mid 90s. It's very sunny. There has been a little bit of cloud cover at times where I've been in the shade, but it's mostly been pretty well exposed. The road is a 2-lane road right now, and it's forested on both sides. I'm going to show you here. Forested on both sides, and but the forest is kind of set back from the road. If you really needed to, you could go under the trees over there, although there's probably ticks in there. But if you really had to, you could, to get out from under the sun. But I'm going to try to run, continue running. I've been running most of it so far. But all is well. I love this race. It's exactly the course I wanted. And it's very different from prior years, which I love. I love the fact that the course changes every year. And it's just amazing. So I'll post more videos as we go along, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be in a condition to do so. Hey everyone, it's John. It's in the night, and the theme of this year's race has got to be, so far, some extensive supply deserts. There was an 18-miler in the heat of the day, and then I had to take a pretty extended break for an hour and a half or so. There was another one that was actually 21 miles. I got to the Dollar General an hour and plus before it closed, but I just wanted to make sure I got it before it closed, and so I pushed a bit to get there. And then now I'm on a 25-mile desert. I'm almost out of fluid, so the problem is it's dark 30, like 4 a.m. or 3:30 or something. And the stores won't be open when I get to the next village. Wouldn't even say it's a town. The Dollar General doesn't open until 7. So, got to figure out what to do. But anyway, working through it. This race is a bear. It's not hilly like the past 3 editions of HOTS, but the heat has been incredible. And even in the night, it's really humid. The temperature's down, of course, but it's really humid. And anyway, things are going well. I do need more fluid though. So anyway, we'll talk to you soon. And I just got to a convenience store a little early, kind of hung out a little bit. Guy opened at 5 a.m. First person in the store. I want to show you the things I'm buying. Spider-Man popsicle. I've already eaten his ears, but that's one. I love these caramel creams. These are fantastic. My go-to chocolate milk or strawberry milk. I am getting coffee here this morning. I have a big thing of water and I'm going to drink some of it and then keep it with me for the next phase. I'm going to go with Body Armor. I like 0 sugar because the sugar ends up kind of irritating my mouth and my tongue. But this does have electrolytes. These are very highly caloric, and chocolate donuts, and then Milky Way, and a big big thin Slim Jim original. So anyway, the next location with supplies I think is 92 miles. I'm at 75 right now, so it's another desert for 17. I'm gonna chill out here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get going because it is cooler right now. The sun is not up yet. We're at dawn basically. I'll show you. So it's dawn, but no sun yet, and it's relatively cool. It's really humid. Last night was tough, but getting through it. All right, hey. We're at day 3. I had to stop for what I call a Control-Alt-Delete reset last night. I only got 8 miles in the last 12 hours, but I stopped in a motel. Last night and intentionally did not set an alarm. I needed to just get my body back in shape and recover from the heat and the long stretches with no services on this route. So I ended up sleeping for 7 hours. I woke up startled at around 6:45 or so. And, I missed, unfortunately, moving probably quicker in the night, or at least feeling better in the night when it's cool. But I just needed to take the break. This course is brutal. It's definitely, I've done now all 5 HOTS. This is the hardest course by far. It's not mountainous like the last 3 years. However, the weather conditions and the extended deserts of supplies are just repeated. I mean, there's no stores between towns, and we've gone anywhere from about 16 miles to 25 miles so far. I hear there's a bigger one coming up, but when it's in the 90s and high humidity and relatively no shade, that's a very long time to be out. And I think it's taken its toll on people, including me. And Anyway, all is well right now. I'm feeling good. I've been running a bit, or, a bunch, and I'm good. Hey, John Clark, update from the road. I'm eating an Egg McMuffin that I got back a number of miles back in a town of Luverne, Alabama. And believe it or not, that Egg McMuffin was not cooked. However, I'm in luck because it's so darn hot out here that I just put it in my backpack and it got to fully cooked. So I'm eating it now, even though that was a long ways back. Hey, another update from the road, day 3. It's really hot again. Services are slightly more prevalent. I say slightly. There have been 1 or 2 markets, like convenience store. One was like an old country store, Beasley's Grocery, I think it was called, which is cool to have something like that. Anyway, I'm sitting down resting in front of an old market in a town called Sellers. I guess it was a market at an old country store at one time, turned into a flea market. There's 3 buildings kind of back to back to back. One looks like an old garage, like gas station. The other one, it's hard to tell. And this one is kind of a country store. Anyway, all 3 are long since closed down. So that's another theme of this race, actually. In southern Alabama, there are an inordinate number of buildings, mostly homes, some businesses that are just vacated. People closed down and moved out. And it's interesting to see, there's probably been hundreds, that's not an exaggeration, of homes that are just vacant. Some are trailers, but not most of them. Most of them are like structures of like a home. It's just interesting to see. I'd love to know the stories of those people, probably old people that passed away and maybe the kids didn't want to move in or whatever. But it's very interesting to see that in southern Alabama. All right, update from the road, night 3. I rolled into Montgomery pretty late. It's about midnight, Saturday night, and there's only one convenience store open, a Citgo, as 331 kind of turns into a smaller road called Court Street. I roll into this convenience store to try to find some food. I was really itching for a real dinner, and they didn't have that. So I got some cans of deviled ham and some other sugary supplies. But that's not the point of the story. It was absolute mayhem in the parking lot of this convenience store. Cars rolling in, loud, ridiculously high decibel rap music with foul language playing, a huge bass cooking away, like several cars. People just like miscreants, like roaming around. I didn't have any issue, by the way, which is great, but a guy in a golf cart comes in the parking lot. Again, he had a huge speaker in the back of his golf cart, and he's playing this rap music really loud. Like absurdly loud. And then the most mayhem of all was 3 women that were dancing on the top of a car. Just ripping it up. It's unreal experience. I've never seen anything like it. So thanks, Laz and Carl, for another highly unique experience at the last annual Heart of the South. Good morning. It is day 4. It's about 11 o'clock. I think that today is the hottest day yet. At least it feels like it to me. Not sure what the temperature and the statistics are. It is brutal out here today. It's 11 o'clock. It started getting really hot at 9, and it's just been sweltering. So I am on the Old Country Highway, or Old Country Road 231. I'm going to show you some pictures because BJ wanted to see some sights from the road. So it's in one direction. There's in another direction. So as you can see, I'll just show it here. You can see that some of it's in the shade as I am sitting right now on the side of the road. Then some of it's exposed. And the part that's exposed is brutal. I'm definitely having to take more breaks so far today. We'll see what happens as we progress. But it is tough out there. This is crazy. Hey, good evening. It's 12 midnight. Update from the road. Just had an incident. Actually, not an incident in a bad way, but had something happen about 45 minutes ago that kind of a little surprising. I had a woman stop on the road, driving a car, wait for me to catch up. I was jogging. I caught up to her and she offered me a ride, and it looked like it was a single woman in the car. So I'm a little surprised that she would do that as a single woman, but it just shows you the hospitality and friendliness of most people in the South. Of course, I didn't take the ride, people thinking otherwise. Anyway, things are going well. Good job to Addison for catching up to Jim, and Jim's done a great job so far. You guys are putting up some stout miles. I took it a little bit conservative today. I wanted to rest a little bit more during the heat of the day and not push too hard. So I didn't do a ton of miles. I think I did 27 in that segment, but trying to conserve for the night. Don't know if it helps or not, but it was brutal out there today again with the heat. By 9 o'clock in the morning, it gets very hot, and it stays that way till about 5:30 in the afternoon. And then outside of that, actually is pretty good. It's nice and cool right now. But man, this is just crazy with the heat wave we've been experiencing. So unfortunately, looks like more than half the field now has dropped. I know it's been really tough on everyone. I'm sure you all are disappointed, but great job doing what you've done, and good luck to everyone else to finish out over the next few days or several days. All right. Hey, good morning. Day 5. Just finished running through the gauntlet 10 miles beyond, I think it's Siluga, Alabama. Heavily trafficked road, 2 lanes, 1 each direction. 0 shoulder. Lots of trucks. Lots of high-speed pickups. Some don't want to move over. It was gnarly and very stressful, and the route has been pretty good. I mean, not 100%, but pretty good thus far, but that was tough in terms of stress level. Anyway, I'm through that. I got a nice wide shoulder right now. Hopefully that'll continue. So I'm just going to take a little break here. You probably can see, look at all those clouds. I know BJ wants more scenery, so we're going to show you some scenery. I don't know. This isn't the most beautiful route, where I'm at right now. It's not the most beautiful I've been on. In fact, it was very beautiful back there, running the gauntlet, because it was up and over a mountain. But anyway, I couldn't do any videos there. The weather, I'm cautiously optimistic, might be better today. Lots of cloud cover. It's only 9:10, so it's early, but it's really not that hot at the moment. I don't want to count my chickens here, but I'm cautiously optimistic the conditions will be more favorable, and we'll see. But all is well from the road. Hey, good evening, night 5. It's probably a little bit after midnight. I'm pretty ragged right now. I haven't taken a shower in like 3 days. I feel really grungy. There hasn't been a good motel, or any motel, for the last couple of days directly on the route that I've seen anyway. So I wanted to take a motel stop briefly in Talladega yesterday afternoon in the heat of the day, and I would have had to go off route to get to the motel, and I decided not to do that. Anyway, so I've definitely had some physical issues, not to be, not unexpected here. Not moving super quickly, but I'm getting it done and getting into going to Gadsden, Alabama here late, probably early morning by the time I get there. It's around the mile 300 mark, so I don't know if I'll actually get to 300 by the check-in, but something around that. And man, the guys ahead of me are doing really well. Congrats, guys. I just I'm doing the best I can, and I just want to get this thing done. I want to accomplish it. It's a big accomplishment, especially this year with the conditions that we've had. So just trying to knock this thing out. I got about 100 miles to go, or there, something like that. So excited to get my 5th finish, hopefully, not counting any chickens on that, with the last annual Heart of the South. All right, I wasn't going to do another video right now, but I got to a part of the course where I just have to. And I don't think it's going to come out on this video, but give it a shot. We are in a quite beautiful forest. I just started this climb down below. Down below there. Wait, no, that's up. What am I talking about? This is up. It's so steep, it's not even funny. You can't really tell in this video. This is where we started, sorry. Downhill by a highway. A bunch of cars will be going by. We went over a bridge, over a body of water. I don't even know what it was. But heading up this really steep incline now. It's just crazy. So anyway, just want to show you the course and all the unique twists that Laz and Carl put together for us. So now I'm having to work, making like really small steps, going up this climb, which doesn't look that long, maybe 100 yards for what I can see, but it's kind of crazy. But it's all in the forest. It's very cool here in this location, which it's hot out there. Again, I don't know what time it is. It's probably 9 o'clock and it's getting hot, but it is very nice and cool in this forest. I had to do another video. This is an incredible neighborhood. The road is insanely steep. You can't tell from these videos, but there's beautiful houses in here. It's a complete oasis. Heavily forested, very dense. I mean, you can't really even tell. I mean, that doesn't even do it justice. But I mean, people live here. Let's see, man, it's like an oasis. Incredible privacy and solitude. Very cool, temperature cool in this forest. and this upcoming hill. It's gone up and down in this neighborhood, whatever. The road is called Hillside Trail, but it's a road. But that's the name of it. You can look it up on the internet. Highly worth going to if you're ever in the Gadsden, Alabama area. It's incredible. Look at this. Man, that does nothing. That looks like a little hill. This is so steep. It's just crazy. All right, quick video here that's not getting posted on Facebook right away. So I'm completely surprised and shocked that I am only within 5 miles of Addison and 4 miles of Jim per the overnight. I did not push that hard last night. I just couldn't do it, unfortunately. I tried and had a multitude of issues and finally recovered probably 4 a.m. time frame and pushed for maybe an hour or so. More than that, yeah, a couple hours. And then got some breakfast at a convenience store and checked in, and then saw that these guys were not that far ahead. So they obviously pushed really hard in the previous days, probably competing against themselves, and may have burned themselves out. I mean, we'll see if they recover. The other issue is they may have been in a hotel last night for an extended period of time. I don't know, but I'm in a hotel right now, as you can probably tell, and I'm going to sleep for a couple hours here momentarily, and then I just took a shower, washed my clothes, etc., and then get out in a couple of hours, and then make a final long push to the rock without any sleep, or maybe a 15-minute cat nap if I really need it. But that's kind of my plan right now. And I wasn't expecting to be vying for the lead at this point in the race, given what was transpiring earlier with Jim being so strong and then Addison being strong to catch up. But we are where we are, and I'm going to do everything I can to win, going forward. All right, this is one of my last videos. We're going to see if this strategy worked or not. So I was surprised as anyone that I was this close to the lead based on last night, the last check-in, where I'm 4 and 5 miles behind the guys ahead. So I thought I had a terrible last night. It was not great by any objective measure. However, the other guys had a worse night. So I checked in at 292. They're in at 296, 297. Anyway, when I saw that news, I was floored. I ended up running to a motel in Gadsden, sleeping for 3 hours to recharge. I'm all cleaned up. I feel great. Fantastic, in fact. And I'm eating a McDonald's just to get going. And then I'm gonna run. I can run pretty good right now. We'll see. My goal is to run to the finish and win this thing. All right, so another video here. I'm feeling fantastic. That 3 hours nap in the motel was unbelievable. Best 3 hour nap of my life. Anyway, I've been running hard since Gadsden, and I will hopefully get to about 317 or so at the check-in. We'll see, but I'm feeling like I can go hard in the night and, knock on wood, not stop for any extended breaks. Knock on wood, things, famous last words kind of thing. But I think the guys are ahead. I took that 3 hours off. I was probably 4 hours in the motel. So I'm sure they're ahead a decent amount, I would think. But if they didn't take a break, and who knows what happened last night, they had low mileage. They may have done the hotel last night. But I'm feeling strong. They can't be feeling better than I am right now. So I'm gonna see where they're at the check-in. It's 6 o'clock now in the evening. We have an hour and a half to go. So I just want to check my phone real quick, and then I'm gonna turn it back off. We're on this route 11 or whatever, I don't know, that goes really far north on the, just on a pretty flat road. I mean, there's some gentle ups and downs, but it's not mountainous anymore. It's along some railroad tracks, and we're gonna get to a steeper part, obviously, because eventually it goes to Sand Mountain. But anyway, fighting the fight, doing the best I can. I think I've run a good race so far. I'm doing the best I can to try to win. We'll see.
What is it? Yeah, I guess it was a gas station.
Hey, from the road. I caught up to Addison over here.
Everyone?
What up? We are on a very long stretch of road. I think it's Highway 11. It's been relatively flat. There's some gentle ups and downs along some railroad tracks.
Traffic's not too bad.
Traffic's not too bad. Weather is markedly for the better right now, which is a huge respite. Anyway, things are great. Addison is plugging away, as am I, and we're having a lot of fun at the HOTS race. Hey, so it's John here again. I caught up to Addison back before the check-in. It's about, we're at about 3:21 right now. We're trying to run a little fast to the next town. There's a revival religious deal going on. You can probably hear it in the background. The big tent. They're praising the Lord and saving people. Hey, John Clark here, night 6 video. Can't see anything because I got the light flashing in my face so you can see me on the video. Just gonna stop here real quick. Hey, I've had a pretty good day. I holed up in a hotel for 4 hours in Gadsden. Slept for a solid 3 hours. It was the best 3-hour nap I've had in my whole life. Took 4 in the hotel, and I've run pretty good the rest of the time here. Caught up to Addison. I never saw Jim win. He must have been pulled over somewhere that I didn't see him. So I have not seen Jim, but I took it from the check-in that he's back a bit. But saw Addison here earlier. In fact, Addison's right here. He's right here. Addison just came back to me. We were at the last convenience store together a few miles back. Here's Addison right here. Hold on a sec. Let's get him in the vid. Get him in the vid. There you go. All right.
Hard man to catch right here.
All right, we're here, right?
I have got to provide you with the backstory of what was going on between Addison and me that night. I tried to jettison Addison not once, but twice that night. The first time I was on that Route 11, and off to the left-hand side, I saw a church, somebody sitting on the church porch. My eyesight's not that great, so I couldn't tell whether it was Addison, Jim, or maybe somebody unassociated with the race. In any event, I tried to tiptoe by as quietly as possible so that the person didn't see me. Unfortunately, at the 11th hour, Addison looked up and saw me and started running me down. The second time we were running together for quite some time, we went to a convenience store and we got some food. I left that convenience store early in the pitch black dark, but did not turn on my headlamp for a number of miles. I was running hard, kept turning behind me, didn't see anyone. I figured I had separated myself at that point from him. So that's when I recorded that video that you just saw, and I was totally surprised when Addison caught up to me. He wasn't wearing his headlamp either. Good job, Addison.
All is well from the road. Trying to get this bad boy done.
Hey, did you see all those dogs in that one house?
Yeah, those dogs fucking came out in the road.
12 of them.
Yeah, we got attacked by some dogs. I carry mace for that purpose, by the way. Oh shit, gotta get out of the way. Ooh. Man, doing videos in traffic, you just saw it live there.
Pepper spray, right?
I carry pepper spray, yeah.
Yeah, mace.
Here, I'm gonna just stay right here so I don't get freaking killed. Hey, anyway, all's well from the road. You saw something live right there, and
I carry a
be
mace
safe.
too.
Be
but
safe out there. Anyway, I don't know when we're going to get done, but I can't wait to get this thing done. My feet are killing me. No blisters really, but man, they are so sore. And sometime tomorrow, we'll see. But anyway, hope all is well with everyone out there. And we're almost done. All right. Hey, John, back again for another nighttime video, night 6. I'm at a convenience store in a town called Fort Payne, which is apropos to how I'm feeling. Fort Payne, Alabama. It was going to be a joint video with Addison, and we were going to basically announce that we've had the talk that we both want to win the race, and that we're going to compete, may the best man win, or Jim win, who is 7 miles back per the check-in. Don't know how fast he's moving or if he's catching up or not, but I don't rule him out, who the best man would win of the three of us, who are probably the most likely unless we all blow up. Anyway, the store we got to, Addison was ahead, maybe a quarter mile ahead of me, heading into town. I could mostly see him, and then he fell out of sight, but he was very close. I get to the store, and it's closed. But the lady was in there, sweeping some stuff up, mopping the floor, etc. And by the time I waited 10 minutes, and she opened the store, I asked the woman, hey, was there some other guy here? And she said, yeah, I wouldn't let him in, so he kept moving. I think this is the last 24-hour store, although I'm not 100% sure of that. I could be wrong, certainly. But according to what I could see, it was the last one. And we can't have the joint video, unfortunately. But we're both going to try to win this thing. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely hurting. I know he is as well, but, you know, he's got younger legs than I do. So we'll see. We're both, it's friendly competition. It's all good. And I think this is about, we're at 335, mile 335. So we have approximately 49 miles to go to the rock. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here just to like reset myself a bit, and then just try to, you know, get her done. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun. Still having fun. Good friendly competition. All is well. I guess in the comments, who do you think's going to win? The young buck 25-year-old, the soon to be next week 59-year-old, or Jim Wynn, who I believe is in his 40s, who might be the dark horse at this point. But if we both blow up, because, you know, anyway, bunch of scenarios there. Who do you think's going to win? Put it in the comments. Hey, good morning. Day 7, morning of day 7. It's my final day before I'll get to the rock sometime later today, finally. So I've gone through my last night, this past night, and it was a bad one for me. I had a number of issues. My feet were exceedingly sore. I was stiff in the legs. I mean, kind of everything. Hip flexors, hamstrings a bit. Not too much my knees, which is good. Got oncoming traffic here, so I'm going to move over. But the biggest problem I had there was I became exceedingly sleepy tired, and I did a number of things to try to problem solve. Got a big truck here. I took a caffeine tablet. Didn't really help. I'm gonna run. It's got a downhill. Caffeine tablet didn't really help. I took a 5-hour energy. Didn't help enough. I wasn't running at the pace that I wanted, and I'm gonna tell you the pace here that a runner will laugh at this or chuckle, that I wasn't hitting that pace range, which is about 12 minute 15 second per mile to 13:45. That's kind of where I wanted to target, and I wasn't able to do that last night. And, you know, after 6 days of running and 330 miles or whatever at that time, you know, blazing hot sun, et cetera, I mean, we're all wiped out. Anyway, wasn't hitting the pace. I ended up pulling over at my go-to sleep location, which is church porches, and I just laid down. Did not set an alarm. I just said, you know, I need to reset again, and we'll see what happens. So I was down for about 30 minutes, as it turns out. And then I woke up and I felt great. And I got going again, got some oncoming traffic again, and got going and was hitting those pace targets. In fact, the lower end of that, which is great. So I ran for a whole bunch of miles, or a number of miles, and things were going well. I think Addison's ahead of me, probably a fair amount. Now, it's possible he had issues as well and was holed up on the side of the road and I just passed him. But, you know, who knows? He was pretty determined to win this thing. So, you know, I think he bested me in the night. We'll see. We're still a little bit from the check-in. So it's never over till it's over. And even at the check-in, it won't be over because we'll still have a number of miles. But I'm hoping to have put in a pretty decent night considering it was the 6th night. And anyway, I totaled up, last thing, I totaled up my sleep for the event so far. And I've gotten 11 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. That included a 7-hour first sleep when I totally was wiped and had to reset. I did the 3-hour yesterday at the hotel, which did me wonders. I did the 30-minute just now at the church tonight, past night. And then I did a couple other 15-minute sort of roadside naps, you know, on church porches and things. And I think I did a 1 hour on, 2 nights ago, I did a 1 hour on a concrete picnic table, which was pretty comfortable. And anyway, so the total of that was 11 hours, 45 minutes for the event so far, over 6+ days. So that's, you know, 2 hours a day of sleep. Probably not recommended by health professionals, but you know, these journey runs probably aren't recommended either. Anyway, I gotta go. This is a long vid, and you know, we're almost done here. We'll see where we land with the check-in in a little bit. Hey, John Clark here, day 7. I am just several miles from the rock. I can smell it. Congrats to Addison. Great job, man. New Queen of the South. He got it done last night, and then today kept it up, and he's finished a little bit ago. Jim Wynn's going to pass me here shortly. I have my feet are really fried. Jim and I were together earlier a couple times, and he's gonna pass me. In fact, I don't know, he's a couple hundred yards back, but I am not inclined to race to the finish at this point. I just want to finish. I'm happy to do so, and you know, get this bad boy done here probably in 2 more hours. I mean, realistically, I think I have 7 miles to go. Anyway, it's been an amazing, epic endeavor, adventure. I love HOTS. I love the fact the course changes each year. We experience new places, new situations. This year, different weather conditions, and very extended droughts of supplies that were back to back to back to back to back, and were, you know, added difficulty to the course. This is definitely the hardest HOTS event of the 5, having done all 5, and I'm super excited to finish shortly my 5th last annual Heart of the South. So thanks for all the support on the Facebook page. Really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm glad some people enjoyed it as well, and it's fun, you know. It's painful fun, miserable fun at times, but I really do love this race, and the people are great. I mean, the sights we saw were really good. Yesterday was a highlight in Gadsden, the roller coaster road. Really a very different kind of place. So anyway, thanks again for all the support.
I hope you enjoyed that recap of the 2024 race. I can't wait for the 2025 event. We don't know where we're going to start. We don't know the route back to the rock. We don't know what we're going to see or experience along the way, but I can't wait. The 2025 event starts on June 12th. I hope to see you there, either in person or on the Facebook page. Happy trails.